mind attack, get my mind back. Great, wait, stop, pause. Let me look at my daughter, tell her that I love her. I see my kids, I love everyone. I wish. Think about the stories of life. Are you ready to take life and cut it with a knife? Are you looking at the camera just to focus? Are you focused on life, or are you focused on everything that's not important? Please allow me to speak my poetry. It's just my mind sitting on top of my mind, but if I blow up, I know my mind will jump out of my back pocket and land on the front seat. Well, what was in the front seat, it really doesn't matter, but I remember I used to smoke weed just to get it fixed in my mind, but I know that the mind is concentrating on the Henny, but these people want plenty, they want dollars, but they don't know what to do about the change that's in their pocket. They take it out and let it escape before it's too late. Now they're about to go to the lake with their friends and get drunk and try to pretend that they like each other, but really they want to have sex with their sister or brother. Wait. Trying to keep it PG-13, not talking Paul George, but if I am in Indiana, I know one thing. I will stand here and I will look at my fan and it starts to spin around. Now, let me clap my hands a few times for a round of applause. Can you pause for a minute and talk to God? Or are the conversations of you looking at the devil and say, hey, can you grab your shovel and come slap me in my face before it's too late? Please, I paint the walls, then I look at the walls starting to become thin. And if they become thin, then deep within, I know that the sins of me is nothing like life is trying to concentrate on you. We join together like brothers and sisters, but we don't know what to do. Open hands, open friction. I'm looking at the friction of life, but can't you see that the hard work will pay off tonight? And if you can't see the night, you need to open your eyes and see that the daylight has come for light to shine through the vision of the sun when the sun's shining on the moon. Now the moon's jumping on the earth doing a dance. Now you hit the 8 ball, now the 8 ball's coming around the corner pocket, does a spin around for you to do a dance. Stand up, pull up your pants now. Pause for a minute and think about the words that's coming out of my mouth. If you don't know what's coming out of my mouth, realize that my mouth pours out east, west, and goes all the way down south. And realize what's down south was the slaves of old age tied to chains. Inside my brain, I realized that the slavery can't do nothing without me. But these people tried to doubt me. Don't try to doubt the crucifix of the crucifixion. I'm looking at a vixen, but I must keep my eyes focused because I realize that her could be the devil times 3. But death comes in 3, so I know one thing. I'm going to live 3 times the life of that. No, I'm not reading off of a paper. There's nothing to see. It's just me spitting it so emotionally. I cry and I bleed. I know that I'm a human being. I don't say that I'm a god. I don't know what these rappers are talking about. It's quite odd now. Here, take a second for your mind to clap. Now relapse, then relapse back, and rap back twice and wrap that up and put that in your pocket real nice and understand that the gifts of you is way beyond Christmas. Giving Thanksgiving for the Thanksgiving, but the givings is nothing. It's like Easter coming with the bunnies. But are you going to eggs? Are you going to the eggs, grabbing the egg and drinking it raw? Now you have the salmonella poison in your throat and you don't know what to do but be at all. Now pause. I really don't know what to say these days, but I will say this. God's going to bless me these days, and these days are old age. But age is nothing but a number unless you're underage, and now a man's trying to have unprotected sex with this girl, and now this girl is pregnant. Now he doesn't know what to do, and now his mind is just ignorant because he realized that if the police find out, he's going to be locked in jail for 1,000 years. Praying and crying out all these tears, but he sees the tears and realizes that the tears of wait a minute. If he know he's going to be in jail for all these years, then why did he have sex with her? Then he's 15 years younger, thunder, wondering. Every time his brain pops up, he doesn't know what to do but allow clouds to come in and just wonder. But maybe his clouds are getting kind of gray. Maybe he needs to get on his knees and pray today. But if he doesn't have knees, then he needs to climb on his elbows and realize that his fingers are 5. Count that twice and that's 10. Triple that and you might not know within, but you will realize that the number 30 is way beyond me. I got 4 years to go and I see myself so simply rapping like I'm sitting here wondering why this plant is growing up and then becomes a tree. But that tree will shoot. Wait a minute. If a plant becomes a tree, what can I become? I become bigger than me. I don't want to run, but if I run like a sprinter that's never ran before, and now his legs are being broken. Now he can't turn around on the court because he realized that if he breaks his ankles on the court, then at least he can shake it off and dish it off to a dunk. Some may realize that the life of you is nothing but it's something. If you simply just want something, don't go out and grab it and try to reach it like you never had it. But if you do have it, hold on to it. I had a job, lost the job, and I didn't know what to do. Now I'm looking at Steve Jobs, realize that the entrepreneurship of me Simply, I see myself so empty, visions coming up to me missing, like I have a competition coming up to me saying, hey, we got to destroy you. Then they take me and I come up missing. Or like a daughter that's missing and we have to find her, but you won't. Can you pray for the daughter? Can you pray for the son that's out there with the gun holding it for fun, realizing that if he pulls the trigger, then it might pull up with one? Add a number 2 to that, and that's 12. If you don't understand that, you don't need to understand it. Stay in school. But realize that the education that they're teaching you is nothing when you get out on these streets in the cold and people don't know what to do but look at you like you're bold and you can't tell your story. Why? Because all you have is a Harvard degree, but you don't know that the streets are so empty. Simply looking in between the life, you don't know how to fix it tonight, but you realize that if you go out and struggle a little bit and fail, maybe you can break out of that hell and realize that if you take a hockey stick, hit it with a ball, then that ball spins around, hits you back in the face, but you're still standing like a man, and that's not too late for me to say. Can I memorize my days? Now I see myself wondering when the minimum wage is going to become maximum, but it won't happen. So stop depending on the president to change things. You have to change things yourself. And if you don't know how to change things, then I don't know what to do, but I do know one thing. You need to get on your knees and pray today. Amen.